The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to his disciples, "About the day and hour of the coming of the Son of Man, no one knows, neither the angels of heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. It is as if a person going on a journey summoned servants and entrusted property to them. One, 5 talents were given, to another 2, and to another 1, to each according to their ability. Then the master went away. The one who had received the 5 talents went off at once and traded with them and made 5 more talents. In the same way, the one who had the 2 talents made 2 more talents. But the one who had received the 1 talent went off, dug a hole in the ground, and his master's money." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Sandy said that the presiders here at Good Shepherd wear masks during the liturgy right now. Right now, however, because I'm distant from everybody, I'm going to have to take it off. My brain needs more circulation. It's not quite functioning as well as it should. The word talent in the gospel reading we just heard, the word talent came up 7 times. We know what talent means. It's a skill or ability that we repeat and repeat until it gets better and better, whether it's musical or whether it's a speaking talent, whether it's playing a sport, playing whatever we do. We repeat it over and over and again, and it gets better and better as we practice it more and more. And we call it that we have a talent, or she has a talent, he has a talent. And so when we hear that gospel reading, that's the thing that comes into our head. But at the time of Jesus, a talent was something completely different. And that's how Jesus was using the word. A talent was probably about 70 pounds of gold. It was a wealth much greater than the average person would earn in a lifetime. A talent was something not that I earned or I developed or I got together. It was a sudden influx of something amazing in this story. Suddenly this person calls these 3 guys together and he says, "Here, have talents." An event in their life that was life-shaping, life-changing. And from that day on would control and dictate so much of their lives. A talent was that amazing event in these people's lives. Something they could never expect, something they could never earn or merit. It came to them from the outside. I think it's good for us to look at this story in this way. Because what is the greatest talent that we have ever received? What is the greatest talent that comes to your mind that has entered into your life? The greatest thing from the outside that absolutely overwhelms and astonishes you, catches all of your attention. I would like to suggest that the talent in our lives, that amazing thing that has come to us from the outside and has shaped us ever since it arrived, is our experience of God. The most significant point in my life is when I began to experience God. Because from that point on, that is what's life-shaping, life-forming, life-sustaining. The amazing thing about it is that when we look at who God is, and that it's our relationship with God that's life-shaping, life-forming, life-sustaining, our life is thus, because of who God, our life is as it is, as we try to make it, because of who God is. Because of who God is. And I'd like to just point out one aspect of God today, that God who has entered into our lives to shape us and form us. That God, we always say it over and over again, that God is a trinity of three persons. Three persons who are so united that they are one. That the very nature of God is unity. Three, yet one. One, yet three. If that is the God, the event in our lives that is most life-shaping, life-forming, we then need to be, as people of God, we need to be a people of unity. And how severely our world needs us today. Not to take our experience of God and bury it in the ground, like the one man did, but to be like the others two, who take their experience, who take our experience of God and go out there with it and make things happen because of what we have received. This touch of God who is unity in our lives. Look how Jesus did it. Jesus was imbued with unity. Everything we read in the Gospels is about unity. He would go out to those people who were shunned, the Samaritans, and he told good stories about the Good Samaritan. He would go out to the Syrophoenicians. He would go out to the Romans. He would not respect the barriers people put up between people. He would go out to the woman at the well, that sinning woman who nobody else would have anything to do with. He didn't go out to tell her that what you did is good, but he went out there to engage her so that things would change in her life. Love your enemies. Jesus is totally about unity. Do good to those who hurt you. Speak well of those who speak badly of you. Turn the other cheek. If someone takes your coat, give them your shirt as well. What a person of unity. St. Paul summed it up so beautifully when he said, in Christ there is no longer Jew and Greek, slave and free, man and woman. All are one in Christ, St. Paul said. Why am I emphasizing this about our experience of God? That our experience of God who is unity, that God who has come into our lives and transformed our whole being, that we are a people of unity in a time our world needs it so, so badly. Even just look at our country, how badly we need peacemakers, unity builders, bridge makers. My brothers and sisters, let us not put it into the ground. Let us take it as we have received it and let it be active for the benefit of the whole world.